Vladimir Babayev, and I'm going to present a lecture in English language in collaboration with the International House Academic Lyceum and UZREPORT channel. And today we are going to talk about the topic of marketing. Quite interesting topic. I hope you will enjoy it today. I strongly recommend you to take some notes if you're ready. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the definition. What is actually marketing? A lot of people actually don't know what is marketing. Maybe they heard something about the marketing, but actually don't know the definition of the marketing and the principles of the marketing. Today I'm going to talk about the principles of marketing as a topic of our today's lecture. So let's start. What is marketing? Maybe a lot of people wondering what is marketing, and today hopefully you will get the information about what is marketing itself. So actually we have a lot of definitions what is marketing. Today I'm going to present some of the definitions from different sources, and we will start with the definition of the marketing from the American Marketing Associations. When you define the marketing, it's the process of planning and executing the concept, pricing, promotion and distribution of ideas. Maybe it's a bit difficult for you for today, to understand this kind of definition. So I'm actually will go further and show you one of the definitions presented by the Chartered Institute of Marketing. The Chartered Institute of Marketing defines marketing as the management process that identifies, anticipates and satisfies customers' requirements profitably. But I think we shouldn't stop in here and spend a lot of time on this type of definition because I will show you my favorite type of definition of what is marketing. I think this is the easiest one. When you're talking about the marketing, usually you refer to the full piece of marketing. In here, in the first definition, the right product in the right place at the right time and at the right price. The thing is that when you define the marketing, usually you refer to selling and advertising, but it's partially true. The thing is that when you're talking about the marketing is selling the right product actually at the right place at the right time. But I want to add some more about the marketing. The thing is that I will give you the definition provided by the guru of marketing, Philip Kotler, when he defines the marketing as the human activity directed at satisfying human needs and wants, usually through the exchange process. One of the, again, definitions of the guru of the marketing, Philip Kotler, is in here. Actually, you can see it in the screen. Here it's social, managerial process. I think this is understandable. You can actually take some notes in here. Okay, so again, I mentioned earlier about the full piece of marketing. The thing is that here I added one more concept to the marketing, and the fifth aspect is the people. People actually very important in the marketing. I mean, it's your customers and your clients. And when you look actually at these five P's, actually, you can see product, you can see promotion, you can see pricing, you can see place, you can see people. So again, when you would like to define what is actually the marketing, you can use actually these aspects of the five P's of marketing. Like what is marketing? It's the selling the right product at the right place at the right time. So actually this is the diagram of the marketing. I think you can see it. Again, people are very important, so actually I added to actually aspect of marketing in here. You can see it. So a lot of people are asking, what do we market? Let's start with the goods, I think. I think it's not a problem. You can see like a lot of brands in here, like Pepsi, Amazon.com, and Microsoft. Actually, we market goods. And how we do that? Usually we are, first of all, we are conducting the market research in order to identify the demand. First of all, in the market. After you identify the market, you can actually start selling something. I think with the goods, I think it's not a problem for you to understand what is actually goods. About the services, we actually, a lot of companies who are in the business. Usually they are marketing, they promoting somehow these services. About the events, I will give an example about the promotion of events, the marketing of events. For example, for today, when we started the online English classes, the thing is that we somehow promoted the events in the television, in the media, in the radio, and in the Facebook. Actually, you can find a lot of information about today's events. So that's how we actually promoted the events. About experiences, about personalities. The thing is that when you're talking about the personalities, the best example I think is that usually business companies, they're trying to invite celebrities in order to market their products. Like if you take a Cristiano Ronaldo, for instance, one of the best footballers, or Messi, when they are actually advertising Pepsi, soft drink, or Lay's chips. I think this is the best way. But you know, right now, when you're talking about the personalities, we have a lot of people. The celebrities. Take for instance Kim Kardashian. The thing is that like she's a famous person, but she's not, like singer or I don't know, a sport woman. No, actually she promoting and she marketing her lifestyle actually. So I can add that you can promote your lifestyle. The thing is that she's getting money for appearing in different events. She's getting money for that actually. And the thing is she actually promoting her lifestyle. About the places, right now universities, they try to promote themselves. So usually they're distributing all kind of advertisements through the social networks, through YouTube, through Facebook. Universities right now, they do that a lot. With the organizations, we have different type of organizations, so they do the same thing as with the places actually. About information, so the thing is that again, we have a lot of type of information and usually we're promoting this type of information. About ideas and concept, I think with the ideas is understandable, with concepts is understandable as well actually. But again, I hope you will understand what I'm talking about, in the further slides. So let's start with the successful market story. I hope everybody knows who is that. This is one of the founders of the Microsoft company, actually one of the richest man alive. Actually, he's one of the founders together with the Paul Allen. I think actually everybody knows about one of the richest men in the world. Yeah, okay, he was actually the richest man in the world, but right now actually he's after Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is #1. He's the founder of Amazon.com. So the next one, maybe in here, this is, maybe you don't know about the person, but again, the Virgin Company is the conglomerate of the companies, and the thing is that they are in different industries. They are actually in telecommunications, they're in the banking, they are in the food industry. Quite successful company with billions of revenues. So is it Richard Branson? He's actually founder of the Virgin Company. This is actually a British company. Okay, let's move to another slide about the Stelios Hadjilonou. Maybe you don't know who is the person, but maybe you heard about the EasyJet airline company. The thing is that EasyJet is a low-cost airline company. Founded by the Stelios Hadjilonou. This is actually a British company, which was founded in 1995. The thing is that originally Stelios Hadjilonou is he's from Greece, but again, the company is based in United Kingdom. You can actually find a lot of information about the Stelios Hadjilonou and about the founder of the Virgin Company, and online a lot of information actually about their successful market stories. I think this is actually inspiration. That's how I'm trying to market this type of people actually. But again, you can find a lot of information online if you're interested in that. Again, so EasyJet, please remember this is the low-cost airline company. When we're talking about the marketing, we're talking about the marketing product. So first of all, before moving further in our lecture, I would like to present the definition of the product. So what is a product? here on the screen, you can see one of the definitions. I think it's quite easy. We have again a lot of different definitions from different sources, but I think this is the most understandable one for students. So, what is product again? It can be anything that is offered to the market for retention, acquisition, and use, and consumption that satisfy a want and need. Again, when you're talking about the product should satisfy a want and need of the customers. Again, in the marketing, customers are actually very important. I mean, people are very important. So that's why, again, I included it to the actually 4 pieces of marketing. This is the, again, people. Besides, again, product, place, price, and promotion, people, again, are very, very important. Okay, so actually, I'm going to talk about the product life cycle. Maybe you didn't hear about that, but again, today I'm going to talk about product life cycle. So again, I think we will start with the actually the first stage. There are actually 5 stages indicated in the slide in here of the product life cycle. So usually when you're talking about any company, let's talk about, let's say, British American Tobacco. The thing is that British American Tobacco, they actually came through all these 5 stages. The thing is that not everyone, I mean, not all the companies, they are moving through all these 5 stages. But again, the best example is British American Tobacco, and actually this type of company, they came through all these 5 stages. Okay. By looking at the first stage, you can see that it's a product development. So usually in the first stage, initially you don't have any profits. The thing is that you just started, and you shouldn't expect the profits immediately. It take years actually, maybe like 5 years to 10 years. But again, when you're talking about the investments, so investments costs are very high. Again, this is understandable, especially in the initial periods of your product development. Again, you are spending a lot of time, I mean, a lot of money. But again, you shouldn't expect the profits. Usually at this first stage, initially you don't have any profits. Usually they're 0. About the introduction process and introduction, when you're talking about the introduction stage, so again, there's no profits, but again, you have a lot of expenses on the product introduction. The thing is that when you're introducing the product in the first time into the market, usually you're spending a lot of money, again, on advertisements, of the marketing and the promotion. I think it is understandable, and I think you should actually be aware of that. About the growth, again, not all the companies can actually come through the growth stage. The thing is that, again, British American Tobacco actually came through all these 5 stages again about the growth. So usually you introduce the product. Actually, customers, they are quite aware of your product, and the thing is that they're starting to accept your product. They're starting to actually, buying it. And the thing is that your profits is actually increasing. So at this stage, actually, you can expect that you will have some profits. Again, because of the growth, actually. I mean, if you're quite successful, if you have a good marketing strategy, I mean, your product is very popular, I think if you are successful, you can actually go through this stage. So about the maturity, the thing is that during this stage, so usually there is actually slowdown of the profits. The things that, again, you are a matured company, you're not just, you actually have grown, and the thing is that you matured. The thing is that, so usually at this stage, sales actually are slowing down somehow. The thing is that this is understandable. But again, so we have a stable profits, because profits usually leveling off at this stage period. About the decline, actually when you're talking, it's like a life cycle. The thing is that you can actually compare it with the life cycle of people actually, because we are burning when we're growing up, when we're actually maturing, and when we're dying. So the same thing actually goes with the product. Again, when you're talking about the British American Tobacco, actually they came through decline stage. Again, right now, I mean, there's not booming. When you're talking about the 90s or 80s, I mean, tobacco industry was extremely popular. Like, we have a lot of brands like Marlboro and Camel, but right now they're actually disappearing. Why? Because actually people are aware of the negative effects of the tobacco on the health, especially on your lungs, because I don't know, everybody knows that it actually develops the lung cancer. But again, decline stage. So usually when you're talking about decline stage, the thing is that your sales actually they're dropping. This is understandable. The thing is that why? Because I mean your product almost dying. That's the thing again. You can compare it with the life cycle of the people actually, of ordinary human again. But they're still operating actually. But usually when you're talking about the companies who are in the 5 stage, so usually I can't say that stopping their business, not at all. So usually they are moving to other regions and usually trying to work in other regions. I mean, in order to somehow to survive. Okay, so actually this is the scheme of the product life cycle. Actually, that's what actually I describe right now. So usually starting with the developments again. So and then this introduction, then growth, then maturity. Again, you don't have the profits in the first 2 stages. Usually they are to 0, especially in development stage, because you're just starting the business. And the same thing with the introduction. But again, with the growth, you have some. Actually, you have profits. In maturity stage, you have actually profits. But in decline again, the product is almost dying, and usually profits are declining. I think this is understandable. Okay, let's move to the marketing promotion. Again, the thing is that when you're talking about the promotion, we have different types of promotions. Let's start with the personal selling. So you can see in the slide is a promotion mix actually. By starting with the first aspect of a promotion mix with the personal selling. I think you can actually, I think it's understandable because personal selling is like a face-to-face when you're coming to the supermarket and you are, actually it's how shop assistants promoting his product, usually face-to-face. But about telemarketing, I think this is quite spread all around the world because actually you can see the product advertised in television. About like direct mailing, so usually a lot of companies they are sending different types of advertisement directly to your email addresses. Trade fairs and exhibitions, I mean it's very popular. I mean this is one of the best ways to promote any products. Commercial television, again, we're talking about advertising here. Newspapers and magazine, I don't know right now, I know a lot of people actually they are online right now, so I think it's the best way to reach them is usually through the social networks, but again, it's quite popular. I mean, we have people who are actually reading newspapers and magazines. About the radio, yes, okay, I think it's quite effective, especially people who with the private cars. So usually when you are commuting, from home to work, usually you are listening to the radio, and usually you can actually listen a lot of advertisements of the products actually. About the cinema, yeah, I mean this is very, very popular. When I think the best example is James Bond actually movies, a series of the James Bond movies. The thing is that in the James Bond movie, so usually they are promoting their cars. I mean, like Aston Martin. The thing is that it's his personal car of the British spy. James Bond actually, and the thing is that even mobile phones can be promoted in the cinema. The thing is that just star actors can. So usually they're using mobile phones while shooting. I think this is understandable. Point of sale displays might be you heard about that, but the thing is that when you're talking about the point of sale display, so usually you can promote it usually in the trade fairs and exhibitions. Because point of sale displays can be, even pants. The thing is that chain of hotels usually do that when you're coming to the presentation of the hotel. So usually they have flashcards, they have pants usually, notebooks with the logo or with the brand on them. So actually, or packages. Okay, the things that even our supermarkets right now, they're using point of sale displays. Again, when you go into the supermarket, usually they are, when you're buying, they are giving you these plastic packages, and usually in these plastic packages there is a logo and the brand name of the company. About the packaging, I think the thing is that, I mean, packaging is very important. The thing is that if you like the package, I think I mean, this is your first impression, especially with the products. The thing is that when you firstly come into the market and you firstly see the product, if you like the package, you will definitely will buy it. I think first impression is very important, I think. Okay, the thing is that we have some time left actually, but again, before finishing today's lecture, again, I want to summarize all the information actually I mentioned before. The thing is that, again, we are talked about the marketing today with the definition of the marketing. The thing is that, again, one of the effective definitions, I think, is my personal, it's my favorite one. When you're talking about the marketing, again, it's the selling the right product in the right place at the right time. Again, I'm trying to... the thing is that, again, if you have any questions regarding to the lecture, you can directly write to my email address, which is actually in the screen. The thing is that maybe a lot of you will ask me this question, why we have a topic of the marketing today. The thing is that, again, it's quite interesting, quite important actually aspect, like a business and marketing. The thing is that especially it will be helpful for students who are applying to degrees and universities with the business major and the marketing major. I think you should start actually to do it right now. The thing is that please remember that English language is not just about the grammar. It's not just about doing exercises. The thing is that English language is everywhere, especially in the business again, especially in the marketing. And I think you've enjoyed the lecture today. If you have again any questions, you can write directly to me. Thank you for your attention. I hope we'll see you next time during our next lecture. Thank you.